It's the Throne of Fairy Tales booster box. Age 13 plus. I wanted to do this a little sooner, but you know, one day after release isn't too bad, right? 2 days? 2 days after release. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna crack this puppy open, and go through all the cards real quick, mainly the rares and foils, and see what we get. And then at the end, we're going to do a little analysis. So if you stick around for the little post-event, we're going to be looking through the count of things and just talking a little analysis. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around. I got to find a tool or else I can just use my hands. But the reality of things is, well, I'm doing this as an unboxing therapy because I need a little therapy right now. Just had some, well, I don't want to get into my personal stuff. We'll just move on and get straight to the cards. Great, guys. MTG Ownage. Own this. This isn't about me. This is about the Ownage. This is about the Throne of Fairies right now. So I'm using this as an escape is basically all I'm saying because, well, life's hard sometimes. You know, we're all human unless you're a dog or a cat watching this. And, you know, stuff happens. Life isn't a fairy tale, unfortunately, but we can escape into a fairy tale and make things a little better sometimes. That's really corny. That's probably the corniest thing you'll ever hear me say. Alright, well, pretty standard looking box. Pretty standard looking packs. Let me get my little screen benchmark here. I'm just going to raise this up. Ooh, a lot. A lot. Nice. Let's get that real estate. Let's get that real estate. Gonna be like, oh, there's a camera stand. Okay. Whatever. You guys are getting some other random info. All right. Let's do this. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Is this Rudy's little brother? No. As you will see from my stacks. Oh God, there's a fairy godmother. She's a beaut. Foil? My stacks are way better than Rudy's. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing else. Not a diss. My stacks are just better. This thing is pretty awesome looking. Okay. We're not going to do the analysis. Oh, each of them comes with one of these cards. Sometimes it's a token. Sometimes it's just one of these no table required, I don't know, advertisement things. And they also, sometimes they advertise like their Twitch and everything on here, which, you know, I've just never seen that before. Okay, but our rare was Into the Story. That's not a rare. Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, yes, this card is excellent. I'm happy to have it. All right, commons, whatever. I'll flip through them a few times, but I'm not going to talk about them. So if people want to get a quick pause or read or whatever, you can. Uncommons. Alright, so commons. Uncommon stack here. And we got our rares. I guess we'll do foils. I will figure out. I'm just going to keep going. I feel like I go too slow on these. Sorry guys, I gotta speed up my get into the business stuff. Alright. Here we go. Enchanted Carriage. Witch's Vengeance. Okay, the Night Killer or the Fairy Killer or whatever it wants. Cool card. Ooh, foil Vantress Gargoyle. Venice. At least a half decent foil. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna put the lands wherever. I don't know what to do with these lands ever. Tokens. Hairy arm. Yes, my arms are hairy too. I'm not saying I'm trying to copy Rudy, but I understand that, you know, if you watch his video and then watch mine, this is going to look exactly the same, but I actually play Magic. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta stop talking. I'm starting to sound obsessed. New poll. Am I obsessed? No. Only with Magic. And other random things. Fervent Champion. Alright. And a foil Idyllic Grange. I haven't looked too closely at the values of some of these cards. I know some of the bomb ones, of course. But as far as what's the best uncommon, I don't know. I don't know. Of course, all the commons are pretty cheap. What's the best common? I like looking at that kind of stuff. What's the best common and uncommon? There's always one that's just like, whoa, that should be a rare. Ooh, these are some good uncommons. Apprentice, Beanstalk Giant, which is on. And a Mirror Maid. Okay. And a Human Rogue. So, okay. Let's keep cracking. Yeah, we're just going to see the big dogs. I get so sucked up into the awesome cards. Escape the Wilds there. And, comments. I get so wrapped up in like looking at the cards and thinking about them as they're coming out of the packs and everything that, okay, I'm going to put all the token slot stuff there. I kind of end up going a lot slower just analyzing the cards. I can't believe this is common. I want to talk about that, you know, stuff like that. Oh, and we got a Bone Crusher Giant. It's crushing your bones. All right. And oh, that's common. Okay. I'd like to see the uncommons too. One of these days, I'll get a better camera position. Because right now, I have to like lean around sometimes. That's why I accidentally take them out of frame sometimes. Let's flip through these. I guess it's better if I just look through the camera myself. Animating Fairy. The Magic Mirror. What do you see in the magic mirror? And Fell the Pheasant. Common there. Unboxing Therapy. Alright. Fireborn Knight. Heraldic Panther. Bird of Midnight. Ooh, big boy. Big. I don't even know what to call this guy. Is this like nature version of the Joker? That's a nice mythic, though. Should I put mythics in a different stack? I don't know, because I feel like the problem with that is some rares are worth more than mythics, and why it often is there's a correlation of price of mythics being higher, but it's not like the actual reason they're worth a lot. It's just good cards are worth a lot. So that's why I don't really think I should have a mythic stack. Some of the rares are just as big. Worthy Knight, not just as big. Alright. So this is box 1. Actually, this is my box 2. I opened one more, trying to just kind of get a feel for it and digging in without worrying about it too much. There's a nice Foulmire Knight. Special art. I guess should these go with the foils? Regular common stack? I don't know. I'll put them with the foils. Seems fitting for now. Locthwain Paladin foil. Alright. And, oh, I skipped the rare. Charming Prince. Now I'm just going into a weird order of open these. You know, what should I do? I feel like maybe I'll just go straight to the rare. And, you know, the back slot. Forget the commons. No one cares about the commons anymore. But we'll check real quick, I guess, for see if there's any special art ones. I don't see any here. Alright. Well, there's a beautiful Murderous Rider. Wow. Wow. That's a nice one. That's a nice pull. Woo. There's the uncommons there. Oh, that just made this box so much better. The alternate, that's the alternate art one. Ooh, we got a foil Plains. Stormfist Crusader. And some uncommons. This is a cool card. Alright. Let's keep them cracking. If I can manage to do this quickly, we're going to be happy. We got the Rankle Spankle. I don't like this guy. I've seen people play him. He's interesting, but he's just too hit and miss for my style. I will say, I like cards that are solid. If they have some random drawback that could just like randomly screw you, just for using it, I'd rather not. You know, I feel like I'd rather just have a card that directly beats up my opponent and doesn't beat me up back. The rare scenario where it's going to win me the game. There's a foil giant skewer. And our rare is a Gatwick, the Wizened, a little brainstorm wizard. Bounce him, trounce him. Get your cards. Alright, where's our uncommons? There's our uncommons. I think I'll give him a try. I mean, I have a deck where he can go. See how he feels. I like to just test cards out. The Wicked Wolf. That's our rare. How good is this guy? He seems okay. I don't know if he's like, I mean, I guess if you have a lot of food, you can never kill him. So, keep the goose going. Keep the trolls coming. Keep the witching oven heated. Alright, we got Gutterrook, the Cursed Huntsman. That's a nice pull as well. Ooh, we got a special Flaxen Intruder. Put that in the little rare stack for now. See if we got any more special border. Nope. Alright. And we have the Black Knight from Monty Python. I think this guy's better than people realize. I still haven't play tested him though, so I can't confirm, but he could be pretty good 3-dropping an aggro. I mean, he swings pretty hard, and if they don't block him, if they have other stuff to deal with or whatever, he's going to stay big. So they're going to want to, you know, I feel like he's going to get rid of 2 or 3 of your opponent's cards, which is always a good trade to make them use 3 or 4 things to have to deal with one of your guys. That's foil Lockwing Gargoyle. Hushbringer. Any special arts? I don't think so. Nope. Pretty run-of-the-mill pack there. You know, I said my stacks were better, but already they're, I'll straighten them up in a minute. Don't you worry, guys. Oh, we got a foil Sir Catra the Bold. She's uncommon, though. And we have Linden, the Steadfast Queen. That's what gives her vigilance, the steadfastedness. Alright. I said I had good stacks. I lied. I lied, guys. It's not even true. These stacks. And my arm. I feel like my channel art is one time just going to be my arm doing this, reaching for a pack, you know? Ooh, we have a Yara, first of Lochthwain. Lochthwain, you got to get that Loch in there. Lochthwain. Not everybody can do that. Some people struggle with the Loch. So you just can't play those cards, or you just leave off that part of the name. So if you can't handle it. I didn't check for special cards in the last pack. Oh well. We got a Wishclaw Talesman. Is Wishclaw Talesman better than it seems? I don't know yet. Old Righteousness. That's a classic reprint. Now with less rarity. It used to be a rare. Now it's uncommon. They've done that with a lot of cards. You guys notice that? Get this. There we go. Alrighty. Straight to business. Grumgully. The Generous Foil. What a beaut. And a Clackbridge Troll. Where's the Clackbridge Troll hype in the chat? Any hype? Any hype for that guy? No? Oh, a Hypnotic Sprite. That's another nice one. I seem to get those frequently. I had a couple in my very first box that was not done on camera. Split between being a good friend, somewhat. Whatever, you know. It's my private box. Private box. That sounds like something, well, never mind. I don't want to get this demonetized. Okay, let's, Robber? Wait, what? Did I have two? Oh, this is a foil Robber of the Rich. That's foil. And then a regular Robber of the Rich. I was so confused there for a minute. Nice. There we go. Not too bad of a foil to get. And then a regular one. He is a mythic. Not a common. I don't know if he's good. I've seen him played in a few decks on MTG online, and I think he's okay. This card might be surprisingly good. It's got some late game potential. I like the mana rocks they have in the set. Yeah, the Robber the Rich, if you get some procs off on him, which he does just on attack, I mean, he gets just a few extra random cards. Could really make a difference. A little inconsistent, though, for my like. There's a Sundering Stroke. Ooh, Drown in the Lock. I think that's the sleeper uncommon. Just going to say that right out. See what we got here. Stolen by the Fae. Bounce, get tokens. Let me just throw it over into the pile. Neat. Alright, we're on the stretch home, as they would call it. Iron Crag Garbomancer. Is this card any good? If you get a couple of them out, that's the thing. If you get a couple of him out, one spell ends up doing 9 damage. So maybe it's worth running multiple of those guys. I don't know. Guys, is it a girl or a guy? It's a girl. Okay. Let's get that mixed up. I just don't even look at the art and make assumptions based on the name, which I know is like the opposite of what other people do, but I look at the art later. First, I just want to know, like, how does the card work? What are the interactions? And then later I analyze the art. Really dig in. Sometimes I look at it first. Depends on the card, I guess. This is cool. That's some nice art. I like this card. That's going to see play in every blue deck, pretty much. It's just a great thing to have. On a stick, there's Doom Foretold. I think this card's way worse than people think. See people playing it, and half the time they play it, it's bad for them. They just lose out. Because I'll sack something that doesn't matter, then they'll sack something that does matter, and then eventually they'll be down to just their Doom Foretold left, and they sack it, and then they're just like, well, that felt bad. Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. So I think Doom Foretold's not very good. Lord of Garenbrig, however, he's alright. He's got some potential. He's a nice creature. Wish he had Trample or Vigilance or something, but at least he gets big. You just need something else to give him those abilities, I guess. Oh, and there's a normal Murderous Rider. Very nice. Another great pull. Oh, well, there we go. This set just has, I'm sure you've heard other people say it, but the card stock is good. Ooh, another foil rare, Blacklands Paragon. Not too bad, I guess. Be a little happier with something. Wait, there's another rare, of course, naturally. Stonecoil Serpent, very nice. Actually need that for my tribal. Hydra, oh, it's a snake. Unfortunately, it's a snake. Oh, too bad it's not a Hydra. Why isn't it a Hydra? What's it from? What fairy tale? This guy's awesome, by the way. What fairy tale is Stonecoil Serpent from? You guys know? Why is it a snake and not a Hydra? I mean, it is obviously a snake if you look at the picture, I guess. There's no Hydra heads. But just that X casting cost makes me initially think Hydra. Alright, we got a Castle Embrith. Not too bad. And that was it for that pack. 3 more to go. What's this pack going to be? Is it going to be good? Or is it going to be good garb? Ooh, Giant Killer. That's not too bad. I don't think it's really worth anything at the moment, but it's a card that might see some play against certain decks. Because, you know, people are always pumping their creatures. As soon as it gets 4 power, boom, destroy. And you got a 1 casting cost critter that can tap something down. So he can potentially handle 2 things, making it a great value. And we have Once Upon a Time. Very nice. This is actually a good pull. I don't care for the card a ton myself. I think it's okay. I need to play it more. But something about it, it feels cheesy to me. I think it's a good card. It's a cool card. Happy to have it abound. I don't know what that means even. Alright, we got a Mysterious Pathlighter. He's so mysterious that, what does he even do? Whenever a creature control that has adventure on the battle enters the battlefield with a little buff your dudes, your adventure casters. The Wintermoor Commander, very nice. Shepherd of the Flock, half decent card. Sage your flock. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is the rare. I was thinking this Mysterious Pathlighter was the rare. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's a Castle Locthwain. Alrighty, that's it. Just a single box, and now we're in the analysis phase. So stick around if you want to hear some chatter on what I think about this box, the odds of some of these things. So we didn't see any full art. There was no full art cards. In my first box, I didn't see any full art. So I don't think full art are in these boxes. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that full art is only in those special edition packs that are very limited. So those are probably going to hold tons of value. So we got a Castle Locthwain. Note, I've opened several of these. I have like 3 of these now. Of course, in my Rowan video, or Rowan and Oko video, Planeswalker deck, you saw I opened one of these along with an Emery. Once Upon a Time is a nice pull. What's the value on this thing? It's like 15 bucks? I don't know. I'm happy to have it. Giant Killer. I think that's more of a garbage rare. I'm going to kind of garbage rare over here. Castle Embrinth. I don't think it's worth anything, but I'm not going to call it a garbage rare. It's going to see some play. I think this guy is highly underrated. Super good. Just the versatility he brings. It's like casting cost, whatever you want. Where are you gonna fit? What slot you gonna fit me in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I fit all of them, and I have reach, protection from multicolor. This guy is just so good. Wow. Yeah, I think he's going to continue to rise over a long period of time. Murderous Rider, obviously one of the bombs of the set. That's just like everybody wants 4 of for that mono black, and there's 2 in this box, as you'll see, alternate art. In the very first box I opened, I also, okay, let's dig into here a little. Okay, there's a Sprite. Where did I put him? Well, wherever, I guess it's in the stack still. But the alternate art one, I opened one of these alternate art ones in the first box too, so that's 2 in a row. That's pretty surprising. Where is it? Where did I set it? Did I hide it? I don't know. Well, anyway, good pile. Yorvo, I'm going to kind of put him in the guard pile. I really just wish he had some other abilities. You know how I feel about the Doom Foretold. That one's awesome. Forget the Pyromancer. Stolen by the Phase, alright, but I don't think it's that great. Sundering Strokes, alright, but not great. Robber the Rich, yeah, I think he's a good one to have. Let's get some random cards. Forget about the Clackbridge Troll. He's alright. He ain't bad. I need to play test him more. Wish Claw is obviously awesome, but it's a little situational. Aya's obviously awesome. She's terrible. Hushbringer's just a sideboard card, pretty much. Sworn Knight. I gotta play test him. Garruk, obviously really good. Yeah, he's a nice card. Wicked Wolf. I think this card is borderline obviously really good. Every time I played against an MTG arena, it's been really devastating. Fighting something, you can get it indestructible while it fights something, and it just makes it so hard to kill. Gadwick, I don't know how I feel about him yet. He's not too bad though. I don't care for Rankle. I guess I'll put him in the big pile because he's big right now, but I just don't think he's as good as people say. The Stormfist Crusader, I don't know how I feel about it. It's alright. There's that Murderous Rider, the alternate art. Yeah, I got exactly one of these in the last box too. It's a great pull. I'm very happy with that. Charming Prince I think is pretty solid. Worthy Knight, no. It only does it on cast. Of course, Oko's a bomb. He's so good right now. Magic Mirror is obviously awesome. Bone Crusher Giant's suddenly a staple that everybody knew before the set even came out. It was going to be a staple. Escape the Wilds, a lot of potential there, but let's see, what is it? Search your library, or exile top 5, play them until the end of your next turn. You may play an additional land. And this is, I mean, this is 5 spells on your next turn, pretty much. It's not bad, but I don't know. We'll have to see some play. Mirror Maid's cool. I'm probably going to play that. and some commanders. See how it feels. Fervid Champion's super cool. Wildborn Preserver has a lot of potential. Witch's Vengeance is going to be great. Castle Garenbrig is obviously great. It's like, it basically feels like a better Temple of the False Gods or something, because you get effectively 2 mana out of it. So when you're at 5 lands, you can tap out all your 5 lands and get 6 mana, which is the same thing a lot of these tap for 2 lands do. So, and this works fine early on too. You can just tap for a green. So I think this card is just obviously, very obviously really good. You're going to see heavy play in about every deck that runs green, especially in the singleton formats. So I think this is going to continue to rise. Super cool card. Green really got some awesome cards this set. All right, let's look at these alternate arts and see how many we got. Not a whole lot. There seems to be just there's our foil rare, Robber the Rich, and Blacklance Paragon. Not the best foil rares, but also not the worst. Rumgully's kind of cool to get in foil. Some of these legendary guys in foil. There's another alternate art. I kind of want to just count these. There's only 1 foil land. I just want to count these alternate art. Oh, no, there were 3 foil rares. Last box had 3 foil rares too. Are they doing 3 foil rares per box now? Wow. I got a mythic and 2 rares. Alright, and a foil fairy godmother. I really like that alternate art. If she sees play, this might hold some value. It's a very, very pretty card. I guess all these alternate art ones really are. But I don't know if those are going to go in with the rares yet. I think this guy's surprisingly good. 1/1 Death Touch, and you can potentially draw a card. You know, he's a nice creature. It's one of those creatures that you just don't ever want to attack into, so it's very obnoxious. And just being able to draw a card never hurts, so pretty nice. Flaxen Intruder. Alright, so we got, I think, 5, including the rare, we have 5 of these alternate art, 1 foil, 1 rare. So I think there's just 5 total, unless I missed some. These are just other random foils. Let's get a foil count though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total foils in the box. Alright, now the uncommons. I'm going to move these rares over. I'm not really going to talk about the commons. Who cares about the commons? Of the uncommons, I've noticed that I haven't seen many of these, so I'm just going to kind of pull to the forward. The ones I've noticed are more rare. I've seen a lot of Beanstalk Giants. I think I've already got more than 4. He seems to be pretty common of the uncommons. So does Frogify. Let's see. I don't know. I think this guy's going to be kind of coveted, so he might be a little harder to find after a bit. Snag him while you can. This maybe. I don't know. People seem to like it. I'm not sure about it yet though. It's okay. Spinning Wheel is a cool one. I don't know if it's gonna. No one's gonna care though. It's just. But I play tested this some, and it actually feels good because late game when you have like tons of mana and not enough to do, having this 5 to tap something, it can be a game changer. It's just like a nice thing to have on a mana stone. Some late game effectiveness. So I think it's a pretty good card. I might see some play in artifact decks. I'd play it, I think, if I were playing an artifact deck. Because why not? Sir Conrad seems neat. There's definitely going to be some things people do with him to just ruin lives. Epic Downfall's super cool. Nice removal for big stuff. CMC 3 or greater. That happens pretty quick. Those 1 and 2 drops are usually not that threatening, except for Order of the Ebon Hand. So as soon as they start with their 3 or 4 drops, this thing can start knocking them out. Too bad it's not an instant. It's still pretty good. Improbable Alliance. This card seems a bit OP. I hate playing against this card. Just so many of them. So many little flyers. People we can go in with their weird decks. Drown in the Locks, obviously a big one. 2 mana to counter a spell, any spell, or destroy a creature. The only stipulation is they have to have stuff in their graveyard, which is not too hard to do. You're just not going to be able to cast this early game, but mid to late game, it's so great. Counter anything, any of their spells, just whatever you got, just no. So, you know, it's almost better than counterspell after a while. And the option to just wreck a creature. It might be a small creature you have to do, but still, just a solid overall card. And, you know, this, I said I don't like to play cards with drawbacks. This has a little bit of a drawback of you just can't use it sometimes. You know, they got to have stuff in their yard. But otherwise, it's yeah, it's so good that I think it's worth the drawback. All right, Fairy Vandal's pretty cool. I think we're going to see that in some aggro decks. It's going to be obnoxious. Flash gets counters on your X draw. I see people playing this some. Don't know if it's that great yet. I guess it's not the worst, but it's interesting to say the least. I think this is probably one of the better of the Human Knights. It's hard to say for sure, though. But just getting all that card advantage can be really nice with red. She's a little expensive, though, and she's just a Temmie. A Temmie with a nice little card draw thing. Righteousness, of course, is cool. Might be the answer to deal with those big green creatures for white. It's just a whole Righteousness or two. This guy's, everybody's obviously going to want 4 of for those Knights decks. So he's pretty awesome. I really like Marleaf Pixie. I think it's a great card. Lucky Clover's obviously awesome. Just doubling all your adventure stuff is amazing. There's so much adventure stuff. I think this is a solid creature. It can give you card advantage, life, there's food tokens, and it's a 3/3 for 3. Hard to beat. Shine Chaser, not a big fan of Shine Chasers. There's another Improbable Alliance. The Cauldron Familiar, of course, people are going nuts over this with that Witch's Oven. And rightly so. It is such an annoying combo. Here's this Foulmire Knight that we had. He's kind of cool, but I don't know if he's going to see a ton of play. He is a Knight, and he is a 1/1 zombie Death Touch. I'm going to set him aside because I think he's going to my zombie deck. Glass Casket, I don't care for. It's just going to get blown up, probably. And, yeah, I just don't think this is very good. Lock Dragon. He's okay, I guess. Not big enough, though, for the casting cost, in my opinion. Curious to see if anyone plays Flax and Intruder. Let's see what else we got. That's interesting. This one could be alright. It could be 1 blue to counter a blue, which is not bad. Mystical Dispute. Slaying Fires, the new removal. Lava Coil replacement, people are saying, or something like that. This draw 4 is not too bad at instant speed. Tournament Grounds is obviously super cool. People are going to want those for their night decks. This card, this Occam Adversary, I think is a little better than people realize. Death Touch, and you can just swing with him, and they have to block him or you draw a card. And if they block him, the creature dies. So it really puts your opponent in a pickle. And he can be a 2/3 for 2 if you're playing against another green deck. So 2/3 for 2 with all these abilities is kind of nuts. And if you can't cast his card draw and everything. Alright, well, we're going to wrap it. There's a Witch's Oven. Looks like I'm running out of recording power. Let me know your comments below. Subscribe, like, all the regular stuff. And be cool. Live your life. Take care of yourselves and your families. Goodbye.